The Earth's mightiest heroes are all over the world right now. They're in comics, TV, movies, toy aisle at the grocery store, and will be facing Thanos soon to bring back all the people that vanished after the snap heard around the world. The concept of the Avengers has fueled imagination in the casual moviegoer or the avid comic book collector. Would it not be awesome to be able to fly anywhere on Earth, or to have the strength to lift almost anything? Of course it would. So if the Avengers were real and African, how would this change the world we live in? That is what we'll talk about today on Green Click. By the way, be a friend and subscribe, share and like to help us make more videos you love about our great continent. Let's dive in. So let's quickly transform the Avengers into Africans. Iron Man is Tony Standard from South Africa. Thor is Shango, the Nigerian god of thunder. Black Widow is Nontando Rui from Namibia. Hawkeye is Chitundu Barasa from Kenya. The Hawk is a scientist from Egypt, and the leader of the group, Captain Ghana, is Kweku Muntari. We can add Chala, the Black Panther, as well to this list since he's from East Africa. If the Avengers were African, people would have different opinions on them. Some people would love them because they would be Africa's defenders, ones they would aspire to be. Then you would have some who would hate them because they would generally see their flaws and mistakes that actually make them human. And then some people would worship them. Shango is the Nigerian version of Thor, and his existence would mean that the Orishas are alive and well. Lastly, you would have those who would fear the Hulk, only thinking of him as a demonic spirit that possessed a man. Iron Man would be envied and constantly ask for donations or sponsorship, while Black Widow could be looked down upon, as some African countries still do not practice equality among sexes. If the Avengers were African, there is one thing that would usually follow them, and that is destruction, because with superheroes, supervillains would roam around as well, and their countless bouts would create casualties and billions of dollars in repairs. The world would be a completely different place, as this would mean that we have traditional deities that exist. This would also mean we've gotten in contact with aliens from other planets. It would also mean technology would have jumped thousands of years ahead of what we know right now. But on a more grounded level, the Avengers would have to decide which nations they would serve, which government they would listen to, and what jurisdictions they would have over the African continent. Some nations would not be welcome into the Avengers, as we would think. Even though the Avengers would save the day on multiple occasions, the destruction and political implications alone would create friction with bigger governing parties. One would think that the African Avengers would affect the crime rate in some African countries, but it might be otherwise. As mentioned earlier, some countries could close their borders to the Avengers, which could cause frustration if the Avengers are witnessing crimes against humanity that they could not stop. The Avengers generally would only deal with higher priority threats than the random robbing of a gas station down the street. Another factor that will really bog down the Avengers would be dealing with an idea. See, if a terrorist group like Boko Haram was dismantled by the Avengers, there would be nothing that could stop another selfless terrorist harboring the same ideologies to take up the mantle of the previously toppled leader. In reality, the Avengers would also need some form of therapy, a place to relax and discuss the emotional toll being a hero can take. Surely being a hero does not mean you will save everyone. And being an Avenger, you might see people getting killed more than the average soldier. How would their psychological endurance be monitored? One elephant in the room would be America. How would America react to knowing that there is a force that could wipe out their entire army with some ease? They would have secret protocols on how to deal with these individual superheroes in case they ever came to blows, and could even try their best to get their hands on Iron Man's technology, or whatever brings the Hulk out of Bruce Banner. But how would the Avengers help society apart from fighting crime and promoting world peace? Well, Iron Man's technology could be used to improve cyber protection, or even aid medical scientists in combating cancer and other diseases. Studying the Hulk could teach us how to cure diseases or regrow organs, and Shango could go out further into space than the Voyager and get photos of the unknown. That would push humanity forward, wouldn't it? But anyways, I would love to have the ability to multiply myself, so that I could feed myself, entertain myself, and talk to myself at the same time. By the way, which Avenger do you see yourself as, if you had the choice to be one? Thank you for spending a few minutes of your day with us. If you'd like to be informed when we roll out new videos, subscribe and give us a like. Share this with a friend and drop a comment if you disagree or would like to request a video. Till then, brothers and sisters, have a nice day.